Israel's devastating attacks continue in Gaza, with the country recently launching a major ground offensive in the enclave. The international community is concerned there is a risk of more casualties.
In response to the suffering there, a Japanese Palestinian rapper has been protesting through his music. NHK World's Yamaguchi Ryuka has more.
Rapper Danny Jin is a university student of mixed Japanese-Palestinian heritage. Since the conflict in Gaza began 2 years ago, he's become more aware of his Palestinian roots. Danny's paternal grandmother was forced to flee her home just a year before the founding of Israel in 1948. Since then, his father's family has moved from country to country.
I didn't even know I was Palestinian when I was little. My dad kept it hidden to protect us from discrimination. When I started hearing about our family history from my parents, at first I was just like, oh, I see. But then I started researching Palestine's history, and it was quite shocking.
Now 20 years old, Danny toured 5 cities across Kyushu in July.
Instead of singing only about enjoyable things, I think he feels compelled to let people know about what's happening in Gaza.
Danny says there are advantages to living in Japan.
Being able to speak out is a huge privilege. In Japan, it's possible to raise your voice. When I see Japanese people speaking out for Palestine, I think it gives Palestinians courage. I want to speak out for those who can't and help build a society where that's possible.
Danny says many in Japan believe it's a conflict that began only recently. But he hopes people will recognize that the Israeli occupation has been ongoing for decades.
生まれた時から不自由縛られ親兄弟子供不条理に殺されそこで生まれる憎しみだけに文句つけ自分たちに当てはめて考え泣いたわけ政治に無関心で起こるわけない刷新戦争が起きたらクソもない出世立身過去の過ちや失敗を反省せず口先だけで語る反戦なら叶わず
History repeats itself because we can't imagine ourselves in someone else's shoes. We need to think seriously about how to prevent these things from happening.
Danny also writes songs about everyday aspirations, like living with someone you love.